Right, well, good morning from the south rim of the Grand Canyon. I just got here at Lipin Point, getting started on my adventure today. I am going to attempt to bag a couple of summits off the south rim today, Escalante and Cardenas Buttes. They share a ridgeline, so it's going to be an awesome route today. I just got started on Tanner Trail, which is going to help me drop 2,000 feet to the Escalante saddle, where I will get off trail the rest of the day. I'm going to make my way around these buttes and summit Cardenas Butte first, and then I'll stay on the ridge and walk the ridge all the way over to the higher butte, Escalante, which is high enough to have a coconino capped summit. But it's a little brisk this morning, a little dusting of snow on the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's always so exciting when you see the Grand Canyon first thing in the morning. Definitely some motivation after a long drive to get here. I'll be happy when the snow ends. I've been slipping and sliding my way down the canyon here. Really wish I would have brought my micro spikes, but it looks like with the limestone ending, so does the snow as we get into the coconino layer. So almost through the snow. Well, quickly making my way down Tanner Trail, and I'm in the red Supai group layer now. Just get through the coconino and almost at that Escalante saddle. Beautiful morning. All right, so I'm just getting down here to the Escalante saddle. This is where I'm gonna go off Tanner Trail now. You can see Escalante Butte right here, capped with the white coconino sandstone, but I'm not going to summit this one yet. I'm going to hit this last on my way out. I'm going to actually traverse around the butte, around the ridgeline to Cardenas Butte and summit that first, and then I'll take the ridgeline all the way to that summit. Man, the Grand Canyon is one of the very few places where, you know, the view just stops you in your tracks, and, you know, the term breathtaking is very fitting. You almost forget to breathe. It's hard to believe that a canyon this large, this beautiful, exists, and I'm able to come and explore and climb around down here. Awesome. So awesome. I'm so happy I decided to do this. And all my climbing buddies are busy, so out here solo today, which I never mind. Some of the best hikes I've ever had is on my own. Well, it's turned out to be a pretty perfect day as far as weather goes. It's a little breezy, so I'm still wearing my long sleeve pullover. It's chilly. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I was actually just going off trail, going to climb Cardenas Peak behind me. That's not the actual summit. The true summit's behind that block up there, but here we go. I'm excited to start climbing through this red supine group. Well, I'm getting some fun scrambling this morning up Cardenas Butte. It's getting a little bit more breezy, so I feel like I'm close to the summit, but amazing view of the Colorado River down there. Well, I'm not surprised to see that Cardenas Summit has some pretty spectacular views all around. To the northwest, you can see the Colorado River down below. A little bit to the south, you can see Escalante Butte right there, standing tall. Looks like we have to drop quite a bit on the ridge before we start climbing up for Escalante, so Escalante Butte makes you work for it. But I'm not going to stay up here long because that wind ripping through is very chilly. I'm freezing, so I'm going to start heading down the ridgeline. So basically getting down here across, taking the ridge all the way up to Escalante Butte, dropping off the backside, and then climbing up Lipin Point right there. I'm really enjoying walking along this ridge. So far, my favorite part of the hike. Just awesome views every step of the way. For the majority of the hike, I've been in the Supai group layer, which is the red sandstone and siltstone and red limestone, which is all sedimentary rock. I'm at the lowest point of the ridge before I start climbing up for Escalante Butte. But the ridge, although short, was very fun and scenic, obviously. So cool. Feels so good to be out in the canyon, and wow, there's snow and flag and rain in Sedona today. Probably the best weather you could have in the Grand Canyon. On the summit of Escalante Butte, 6,536 feet, a little bit lower than the south rim. Again, spectacular views from this summit as well. Well, that's the summit block over there. I didn't spend too much time on the summit. It's so windy, I felt like I was going to blow off, but there you have it, Escalante Butte and ridgeline. But I'm not sure how to get off this butte. But I think I have a good idea. It's not too much farther down. It's probably 1,000 feet to the Tanner Trail, and then another 2,000 feet back up. So not too much further to go. Man, if I could do one hike over again in the Grand Canyon, it'd be this one. So fun. Half of it's off trail, a lot of climbing. Not to mention, no crowds, not one person, all day. And that's probably the best part of it. If you seek solitude, especially in the Grand Canyon, this route is for you. Man, I really don't want to leave. And as far as views go in the Grand Canyon, this route has the most stunning views. Just, you're up high, so you can like look down, but you're in the middle of the canyon too. And you're not as high as the rim, so you're kind of in the canyon more, but you're up high. You got all these amazing vantage points looking down into these little side canyons. You can just see for miles. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm aiming for the saddle again, and then back up to Lipen Point. All right, made it back down to the Tanner Trail, back to the Escalante saddle, and now I have a nice 2,000 foot death march back up to the south rim. All right, back up to the south rim at Lipen Point. You can see most of the route down below in the 2 buttes I summited today. So happy I was able to bag a couple summits in the Grand Canyon today, and it is now one of my favorite hikes and favorite areas in the Grand Canyon. It's just so open, and the views, the vantage points you have looking all the way down into the canyon, seeing the Colorado River, especially getting out on those summits. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for the next adventure.